Hi Aquarius, my sun sign brothers and sisters, welcome to your week ahead tarot with me, Raphael from Radiant Reality. It's an absolute pleasure to have you. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for joining me. Quick note, these are for your sun, moon and ascendant sign. Sorry about the squeaky chair. Remember, they are general readings. Use your own discernment. Before we start, as always, I would like to bless my decks of cards with all forms of love, light, peace, prosperity and abundance, and I pray that the messages that come through are ultimately clear and concise and they help you on your path to your highest vibrational good. So for your key to the week this week, you have, let's jump straight out, and it is the Hierophant, right? So this week, this is the week, my dear Aquarians, that you have been waiting for, because this is the week where you establish, right, in the hard, tangible realm, everything that's been in your head, everything that you've held in your mental sphere, everything that you have been holding in your mind, building in your mind, all of that good stuff. This is where you finally get to see it out there in action, in tangibility. And this is kind of really apt for me as well at this moment in time. So this is it's kind of interesting the way that it's all happened. Now, it also means that in all of these different areas of life, you're going to need to really utilize a very practical, very well-defined, just like very practical and very well-defined way of doing things. You're going to need a good structure and a good sequence. All right, for your actions and options this week, you've got the Knight of Pentacles. Slow and steady is going to win the race. Now, remember, with the Knight of Pentacles, this is something that gives its goods over time. And I will say, because this is in your actions and options, there's something that you're choosing to take on your shoulders, right? This is in its archetypal energies, the Knight of Pentacles is actually the custodian, which means that there's something, because this is in your actions and options, so it's about what you do. So there's something that you're taking on your shoulders, and you don't take it lightly. One of the things that I love about Aquarius energy, yes, we can be weird and wonderful and wacky and zany and all the rest of it. Well, us February born ones anyway, right? But one of the things that I love about us and our energy is we're very responsible. Like, you know, and not, it's really hard to put it. It's like, yes, in some ways we can be erratic, but when we know that we are responsible for something, we show up for it, right? And certainly once we iron out our feral younger ways. And so this is you getting really serious about what you feel is your responsibility. And because the Knight of Pentacles is in the position of your actions, what you do out in the world, there's something that is on your shoulders that you are taking very seriously, right? This isn't a joke to you. It's not like, oh yeah, you know, I'll do that or whatever. Like, you're taking it, you're being really serious about it, wanting to show up in that way. The other thing about the Knight of Pentacles, it never gives, or should I say, it doesn't give its goods over time. The Knight of Pentacles is a very slow moving energy. It basically says whatever you're doing will be successful, but it will take time. Now, in terms of the options that are available to you, some kind of responsibility is placed on your shoulders and in your hands. This could also be, for some of you, maybe you're looking at either leasing a new car, getting a new car, buying a new car, maybe you need a new car, all of the, you know, all the things around a car. For your communications and conversations, you've got the 8 of Wands. Love this. So I will say this is going to be a very busy week, right? In terms of phone calls, conversations, emails, text messages, paperwork, documents. It's just going to be all going on back and forth, lots of this. Now, because the Hierophant card is a very official energy, a lot of the correspondence may very well be with banks, building societies, schools, colleges. It's also, you know, universities. It's very possible that you could be speaking with authority figures, maybe even local authorities as well. That's all very possible. Now, for those of you that are studying or in some form of academia, if you have any plans to take some kind of online or what's the word, online or correspondence course, this is a very good omen. Because you've got the Eight of Wands and the Hierophant card, this is anything that takes up to and including 3 years effectively, right? Even though it's the Eight of Wands, which is a very fast moving energy, academically, whatever you're tying yourself to, as long as it lasts between 1 and 3 years, it's a good way for you to go. When it comes to your physical health and vitality, no, not this card, Raf. When it comes to those of you that are employed by somebody else, this is you starting or embarking on some kind of journey where you are learning, taking on new information, new ideas, new methodologies. So you're learning on the job, but these are skills that are not only going to enhance your working life and your earning potential, they will also speak directly or translate directly into your actual day-to-day normie life as well. When it comes to those of you that are business owners, entrepreneurs, solopreneurs, people that work for themselves, this week you are establishing yourself in some kind of new way. And doing this is probably one of the best things that you have ever done, or maybe one of the best things that you will do in a very long time. It's going to be a lot. You will be super busy. There's a lot going on here. There's a lot riding on this for you. And what I mean by this is, because you are doing this with the Hierophant card, it's like there's a lot riding on it in the sense that more is going to be demanded of you. And so you're going to need to really show up here. All right. So like for you, for your business, for your employees, if you have them, either which way though, I think this is great. For those of you that are retired and no longer working, it's like just going back to school because there's something that you want to learn. I wouldn't be surprised as well if some of you are starting some kind of, especially for those of you that are not working but want to return to work, I wouldn't be surprised if you're starting a job in logistics. Maybe you're looking in that sort of area or field, or maybe even, what's the word? Yeah, like maybe you're looking at this and you're thinking to yourself, you know what, what's important here is that what's the best way to put it? Like, it's like you want to go back into work, but it's almost like you're gaining some kind of on the road, and it is on the road, like some kind of logistical insight, maybe an advanced driving license. Some of you might be going for something like that as well, especially if you want to become like an instructor or all of that kind of stuff. This could be a very good week for you. For your love and relations, you've got the Seven of Cups. I'm going to be really honest, if you are single and looking to mingle, it's kind of saying that you don't really have time for the love life at the moment. And that's okay. The other way that this could also show up is that you have more options than you really know what to do with. And you get a little bit like, okay, this is sidetracking me from other things that are more important at this moment in time. The Seven of Cups is a card of confusion. So if you're seeing somebody, if you're in, you know, like you're not quite boyfriend and girlfriend, but you're in that sort of stage where you're figuring it out, this might be a time that is a little bit confusing. If you are partnered, married, or in a long-term commitment, I can literally hear your partner saying, can you not talk to me like one of your colleagues or one of your employees, please? So just watch out for that. And then when it comes to your money and materials, you've got the Ace of Pentacles. I love this. Right, so a couple of things. Just to let you know, remember the memberships are coming. They're going to be $8.99 a month. You'll get all the weeklies plus lots of other good stuff. So if you want to keep getting these, you're going to have to sign up. There will be a link in the description box below where you can sign up for your membership. You're going to get the weeklies and lots of other goodies that I will be putting in there from time to time. Now, there will be other types of content on the channel. You'll just have to see whether it's for you and whether you enjoy it. All right, either which way, it's all love, and I thank you so much for being a part of Radiant Reality. Now, when it comes to your money, you've got the Ace of Pentacles, you've got the Knight of Pentacles, and you've got the Hierophant card. Whatever you are setting into motion or establishing this week will develop over time, but it will bring you all of the things that you desire. You're going to need to give this a solid 12 months in order to really see the results and for it to flourish. But what I can tell you is that the success is basically guaranteed. If you are interviewing for new jobs this week, you are successful, you get the job. If you are, because it's the Ace of Pentacles as well, right? So Ace of Pentacles is new jobs, new homes, interviews, but the results of the interview, you know, when it comes to money, this is a great card because it means that the money that you need is coming to you, but this is a long money game rather than a quick money game. So if you want that sort of big boost of finances and then that's it, this is not going to be that. This is long money, all right? And that's the game that you need to be playing at this moment in time financially, because whatever you're setting into motion this week will unfold over the next 12 months. When it comes to your physical health and vitality, this is a great card for physical health and vitality, especially if you're embarking on something like a health kick, health journey, you know, with exercise and diet and all the rest of it, because this is the staying power that you need. This is the discipline and the hard work and focus showing up for you and coming back to you as results. And then finally, when it comes to your home and environment, your home and environment for a lot of you will be changing over the course of the next 12 months. That Ace of Pentacles, for a lot of you, can shift something in a really big way, and if it does, you might be very pleasantly surprised at how this takes place or how it unfolds. Either which way, it looks like a great week, even for those of you that are partnered, even for those of you that are single. Like, I'm not worried about this for love because there's so much other good stuff going on. All right, with that said, I wish you an abundance of all of that good stuff. Take care, and I'll see you soon.